set to kick off to christen this game. He'll bring it out. It's Singleton. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the... Yard line. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking to throw, it's Allard. He's going to take a shot right away. He's got it on the outside. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
That's a first down for the offense.
That last chunk play is one that'll really put a drive on the move. It's 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Fires on the run. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the snap, it's Singleton. They found a little running room out of the Wildcat, still short of the first down marker.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
The sure hands, it's Singleton. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, still going. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
Really nice job by the offense. Hey, man, trust your guys, right? We got all these analytics on 4th down, said to go for it. They trust their quarterback. He gets it done with the completion and gets the big first down.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Snap to the back. He gets it past the marker. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
The 12th man, Mourning, standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Allen. Headed to the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State!
How do you take the crowd out of the game? Do exactly that. Take the football, drive right down the field, prove you're the better team, give them nothing to cheer about. That is a picture-perfect first drive.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
That makes the score Penn State 7, Texas A&M 0.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He might want another play. Looking for a man, it's Reed. Pocket breaking down.
Oh my
And
God.
they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. Just a better play there by the defense.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
That's the end of the first quarter. Penn State 7, Texas A&M 0.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. On the direct snap, it's Allen. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Penn State.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. It's Singleton. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Dropping back, it's Aller. He's going to throw deep right side. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They'll send out the kicker here. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Perhaps emboldened by converting a fourth down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires downfield. Catch in the middle. It's Singleton. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the snap, it's Singleton. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Field, it's Aller. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And now the lead is extended a little further. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He wants to take the top off. Pulls it in on the left. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. That big play, a perfect example of why receivers relentlessly work on the release.
Yeah, work on that release, work on their hands getting by the DB. When I'm getting that press man and he's up in my face, man, that is a hard assignment if I don't really get my hands on the receiver. And he wins off the line of scrimmage. Quarterback finds him, sees man coverage, makes a big play.
He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Might be changing the route. To the air. It's Reed. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. And the Aggies really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moss. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
Fucking icon.
And what a job by this defense. Early in the game, you want to set the tone. You want to set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the first half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the fourth down conversion down, sending a message to this offense.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. To the air, it's Allard. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42. They'll start this drive from the 42. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Moss. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
To the air on second down. He's taking the shot. Makes a catch at the 15. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Lets it fly. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half.
That's the end of the first half. What's the score? Penn State 10, Texas A&M 0.
Just about set to get this second half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. The offense changing the play. Looking to pass. It's Reed. He rifles one deep to the left. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're late in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive. And they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
Finds his big tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
So surprised we have not been calling this guy's name more. He's one of the best tight ends in the country, but give the defense credit. They have had an outstanding game plan limiting him so far. That's only his second catch of the game.
The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
You want to talk about aggressive or wacky? This head coach is keeping his offense on the field inside his own 30. On 4th down, going to the air. He's got the tight end. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw again. Fires to the right. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Under fire. Makes a grab deep.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And that one's going to get Reveille howling a happy tune.
Reveille, the 12th man, all the swaying, the traditions when you go to an A&M game. These fans love their team, and they love playmakers that make big plays down the field.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. And the timing just a hair off.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And they finally get to this guy, and he's electric. He's dynamic. He can make plays with his feet and scramble around, and I think they got used to it in the first half, and now, if they want to win this football game, they got to continue to catch that fast joker and get him on the ground.
And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Well, this quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow the defender dropped that one. Things not going well for this Q.
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's not afraid to go deep. And he makes the catch inside the 25. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the wildcat.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That play went absolutely nowhere.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they did.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Dropping back, it's Allard. Here's a heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And I think this team knew going into halftime trailing, their defense was going to have to step up here in the second half. And on the very first play of the third quarter, they get a sack. That is good news for this defense.
Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll try to do it. Turning it on. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play.
That's good for That's the end of the third quarter of play. Penn State 10, Texas A&M 0.
Yeah, good morning to you too.
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. To the air on first down. Fires left. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete.
You got to love what you've seen from the defense in this game, too. They knew coming into this one against this quarterback, being as talented as he is, they were going to have to be really good in coverage on the back end, and that's been the case all game long. They have never let it be easy for this quarterback.
Using his legs to buy some time. That is just a sideline credit. Roll, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Let's go.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
And after the really good gain on first down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? On the option. He's knocked down for a
What the
loss
fuck
of
is
7.
that?
I think that's a play the quarterback would like to have back. On these option plays, you just have to take what the defense gives you. And if that means handing off the dive, or if that means pitching it, you got to do that. It can't always be about you. And I think the quarterback that time was really hoping it was going to be his number called, but there was nothing there. He tried to do too much. It's a huge negative play, and it sets this offense going in the wrong direction.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. A fourth-quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on 4th and goal. Going for 6. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
Yeah, and they're trying to get something going here. Obviously, got to make something happen quick late in the 4th quarter, and that might be their last chance, their last real shot. Now they turn the football over, and it's just not looking good. That clock is really working against them.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Sticks on this 3rd and forever. The give to the tailback. Running to Green. There he goes. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you. Right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now facing a 3rd and long. to the air. It's Aller. Shoots it to the left. And it's a fumble after that huge gain. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Yeah, I ain't never seen no shit like that.
You're celebrating your offense. We're about to go take the lead.
I don't know why I can't get in the end zone, though.
Late in the fourth quarter.
Playing good defense, I guess.
Now we got to go make it look good. Get off the sideline, change your mindset, go make a play, get the ball back to your offense.
Terrible.
The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
I should have took that field goal. I'd have taken the points.
So the officials
Oh,
take a
shit.
closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it and try to get his offense some positive yards.
And the Nittany Lions come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short.
Oh, where's the fumble at, man?
The 1st down. Crowd is silent. Chains are moving. Clock still going.
And Artie, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much. And even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.